And we back. We back. What's up? What's good? What's pop? What's cracking? Percolate really good news. Yeah, y'all know how it go. Oh, we back. Why T'Challa won't be recast in MCU? You know this comes out of the live that I just got off of, which was a 4-hour live. That's crazy. Wow. But you know, sometimes you don't realize how true something is that you didn't say it until you go back and think about it. And I went back and I thought about that thing. I said, wait a minute. What did you just say? You said if you, what's going on about now? Tell them what's going on. I said, you said if you were a $1 billion business like Marvel Studios and you didn't want to recast the character, you said you wouldn't do it. That's crazy for me to say that. Just took a 30-minute break. That's all. Yeah. Hey, when it hit, you know what? Here we go. I'm gonna say this. Some people might you take it however you want to. What I'm gonna say is this: when the spirit moved me, that's when I move. When the spirit moved me, that's when I move. So if I was a $1 billion business that did what we've said Marvel Studios has done, for the reasons that we said Marvel Studios has done it, would I recast T'Challa? No. What's going on, Diabolical? What's going on? No, I wouldn't recast. What for? If I'm not recasting him for the reasons that his fan base is saying I'm not recasting him, well, what has his fan base done to make me change my mind? Now, mind you, I'm a multi-billion-dollar business, so money talk. BS run a marathon. What have they done to make me change my mind? Nothing. I'm a multi-billion-dollar business. Just because I lost money on Black Panther doesn't mean I'm not making that money up in other ways. Doesn't mean I can't cook the books. Now, I just said legally and illegally, right? Right. Well, both of those are on the table. Both of those are on the table. So, and Marvel ain't just taking losses if they are, and we know they are. They're not just taking losses from the Black Panther IP. No, that's across the board. But what makes the Black Panther IP stick out to the point where I need to reconsider my thought process on the character? Well, I told y'all I got Eyes of Wakanda coming out. What has Recast T'Challa done to make me second guess that? Well, I got a video game coming out too. And I say I because it says Marvel. and when you go to tweet them, it ain't Marvel Comics. Yeah, I see Marvel Studios, but it's Marvel Entertainment too. Well, damn it, that all fall up under the same umbrella. So what has Recast T'Challa done to make me feel some type of way that I need to move? And I can tell you, nothing. Oh, y'all doing some videos? That's cute. That's cute. But you're gonna do some other videos too, though, ain't you? Gotcha. Are y'all a united front or are y'all fractured? As in, do y'all all have one mission statement or y'all just out there being a bunch of rogues doing what you want to do? Gotcha. Well, you say you don't need no leader, but who speaks for you? Now, I heard what you said, but I can hear and I can see too. Well, who's the biggest mouthpiece for y'all? So as a billion-dollar industry, as a billion-dollar corporation, what are you doing? Recast T'Challa. Now, I ain't talking to nobody else. It's y'all. Y'all, oh, we got the hashtag. What's going on, Mr. Ware? What's going on? Oh, we got the hashtag. Oh, recast T'Challa. Oh, it's trending. And big deal. You know what trending mean to me? Folks just get on social media a lot. Ain't doing nothing else with their time, just on social media. So when you think you're gonna get it, so when Secret Wars, when that's coming out? Well, you know, I don't necessarily like everything he say. It don't mean it don't be true. I don't like the fact that it's raining outside, but it's true. Well, Secret War, they finna age up TJ. They finna TJ T'Challa Jr. That's what they said, right? Andre, we're looking at all the shenanigans that we going through on Twitter. We need T'Challa recasted, yet I don't think it's going. I mean, I gotta ask when. So how do we get on the same page? This is the same issue we had the first time when the movement had the most momentum. I don't know. I would like to think that wanting him recast would be good enough in and of itself, but no, because that's just what you want. How do you go about acquiring it? like, you can want it, but what's the game plan to get there? Like, what's the strategy? How you get there? I want the Black Panther helmet. It cost $120. Well, that there was a strategy involved. Now, whether it was complicated or simple, it was a strategy still involved. So I could want it all day, but wanting wasn't gonna get it in my possession. It wasn't. The same thing with the Captain America stealth shield. Y'all know how long I've been wanting this shield? For 2 years. Yes, that damn long. But what come first? Priority. What came first? Priority. Black Panther helmet or Captain America stealth shield. Recast T'Challa or every damn thing else Marvel got to offer me. Keep it T'Challa oriented, Black Panther oriented, or F around and start talking about some other stuff that Marvel got going on that ain't got a damn thing to do with T'Challa. Well, you better get that Black Panther helmet. You want folks to lock in with you, believe what you saying, you really do care about this character. Well, show them that you made a sacrifice that they may not have been able to make. Not that they didn't want to make it, not they just weren't able to make it. Show them that you took that leap. Show them, say, hey, I got this. How many other content creators have that Black Panther helmet? How many of their friends have that Black Panther helmet? Do they even know where to get one if they want one? Well, you do. And what's your mindset? Sharing is caring. United voices are louder voices as well. If you know me growing. Well, we're going to get that Black Panther helmet. Well, I still want the Captain America stealth shield. We still talking recast T'Challa. That stealth shield still sits at 120. It's other things you can do to push the narrative recast T'Challa before, because Cap got folks repping him. Is Cap not good? Did you not get Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I did. That was a nice shield Sam had at the end. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. But you saw that, right? Yeah. Okay. Thunderbolt Ross. What, a new world order? Ain't they got a new Captain America movie coming out? Yeah. Okay. Who does Cap need your help, or does T'Challa need your help? Which one of them two need your help? It's T'Challa. Okay. All right. All right. I'm just checking. I'm just checking because you seem to be like, I'm not, no, I'm rocking with it. Okay. Well, get you some T'Challa action figures then. Didn't they drop the high toots at Isaiah? Okay, well then go. Did you not army build the Dora Milajes already? Did you army build them? I did. I did. I did. Was you getting ready to customize your own high toots at Isaiah action figure? I was. I was. Did Hasbro not make it easy? Did they make it easy on you? Did they? You over here complaining about Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, but they did give you the high toots that I say, right? Right. So you did get something out the deal, right? Right. Have you thought about army building now? Huh? Because you got 8 doors. So you got to get at least, get 8 high toots that I say. At least. Yeah. Because you repping both. You repping men and you repping women. You got to. You got to be that simple. Somebody else might want to do it, but can't do it. You say you him, no. Take that sacrifice, go do it. Steve is good. Steve good. Steve don't need you. Wasn't Bucky in Falcon and Winter Soldier? Yeah. Have you seen Hunter? No, I ain't seen. I ain't seen. I ain't seen. You seen anybody else? You seen anybody else from the Hot Tubes that I said? What they tell you in the movie? Didn't they tell you Nakia was a Hot Tubes that I say? They did. What costume is she wearing though? Is an action figure. It's a Dora Milaje. Dora Milaje. And what has she always been in the comics before she was a bad person? It's Dora Milaje. What are the hot toots that I say? What are they? Man, you got them action figure? Okay, all right then. Good deal. What made you get the Captain America Stealth Shield this time around? Coming on back around the strategy. It's $69.99 on Big Bad Toy Store. It's $69.99 on Big Bad Toy Store. See, strategy, priority. Priority, strategy, hand in hand. Well, I think it's safe to say y'all know by now I'm a Black Panther fan. I don't think there's anything at this particular point in time I could say or do to convince y'all that I'm not a Black Panther fan. I don't think. Maybe to somebody, but by and large, I think that's what it is. Well, I convinced you. I'm telling you the strategy that I had in place to convince you. I had to convince you I was one of, if not the most foremost authority and loyal person that you were going to come across on social media in regards to this particular character. I had to convince you. Well, what was going to be the way that I convinced you? And I assure you, it was deliberate. I assure you, every move that was made was deliberate. Oh, you mean the only way I can get a Koye right now is as a builder figure? Well, I know that. I know who she is. I know who she is. And somebody else might not know who she is. Okay, well, you got to get that whole damn wave, Theo. And after you get the wave, you got to go army build the doors. You need to take some pictures. Yes, you do. And that shorty as the Black Panther, because you hear them rumors in the background where folks starting to spread all them damn lies and everything like that about the fact that T'Challa died. Well, them same folks that spreading them lies and don't know that particular story arc, you know damn good and well they ain't got that action figure. You need to go get her. Go ahead and get the Claw 2-pack too. And tell folks that, well, Claw is on his right arm in the comics. I don't know why we changed it over to the left arm for the movie. I don't know if Andy Serkis being left-handed or right-handed had anything to do with them switching it over, but the Claw is on his right on his right arm. I just thought y'all might want to know that. So, but Theo, what else did you need to do? You know, everybody that keep talking about how much they love Shuri, yeah, you know they can say it. They can say it, but you can prove it. And incubate yourself from those who are going to want to call you misogynistic. Because you know, if you ain't repping the women like they should be, like folks who really don't like men aren't expecting you to. If you don't rep them women like you supposed to, like you can, like you know you will, you know that'll be easy for them. Get them first. Got them. Got them. Got them. Kimoyo bees, get the realest ones they got. The price don't matter. The panther teeth, it don't matter. The ones that look the most authentic, you don't even care. Go get it. The picture of Chadwick Boseman, you say you're a Chadwick Boseman fan, and you say you're a learned person when it comes to Chadwick Boseman. Okay, he needs to be right there. And you need to be able to articulate exactly who this cat was. And you don't need to go telling people what you think he was. No, the stuff that you tell people about this particular cat right here, they better be able to research it. Because if not, you're going to come across like everybody else, somebody that's just talking. You don't want to read John Ridley's run. You don't. You don't. You and Marcus started it. Marcus tapped out of issue 5. You kept going. You still feel to this day John Ridley owe you some money. But you know what? Till Chillmonger's point, if you don't read it, just like if you don't watch the movie, who won't be able to throw a flag on the play if not you? Did you not just say your goal was to show people that you're one of the most knowledgeable, if not the most knowledgeable Black Panther fan on social media? Was that not your goal? Yes, that's your goal. Okay, well, this is what you got to go do to achieve it. You need to be able to challenge those who speak wrong on the character. And it doesn't matter who it is. You cannot care. Because they got to see that you care just that much for that character. They do. Because if you don't confront it, what's the likelihood somebody else will? You need them to know you care just that much for this character. Well, you be honest with yourself. It's a rhetorical question. I'm gonna keep up with these notes, but you ask yourself a question, and it's a rhetorical question. Have you done enough to convince Marvel Studios that they need to recast the character? Ask not what your character can do for you. Ask what you can do for your character. I know y'all like, I know damn good well he ain't just pull that out his ass. I did. I did. It sounded good at the time. I said, wait a minute. Hit them with this. Hit them with this. They might feel it. Bring it home with this. So I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me if y'all felt that one. What's going on? Well, hello again. Yeah, we y'all need to be broken. So yeah, I mean, y'all tell me how you felt that. So that's just the question that I have to ask. Because I'm telling you, I know what I felt like I needed to do for y'all to see, feel, and know me a certain type of way. And I'm gonna say it, I'm not done. I'm not done. There's still some other stuff I feel like I need to do. But that's besides the point. The point of the matter is there was a goal in mind. There was a goal in mind when folks approval of your knowledge, respect of your knowledge. I say that when people's respect of your knowledge, approval, whatever. When people's respect of your knowledge, that means regardless of who they are, whether they like you or not, whether they're talking to you or not, they need to respect your knowledge on this character. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it could be more successful. I'm gonna say successful. It could be more successful, and it's getting there. But this ain't about me. This about the character, T'Challa. What have we done? What have you done as a recast T'Challa member? Hashtag recast T'Challa. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm not talking about nobody else. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It don't. It don't. It don't. This it's on you, baby. It's on you, baby. What have you done as a recast T'Challa fan to make Marvel feel you? Now, here's the thing. I don't think it's wrong if you ask anybody. See how I'm asking you? I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's unfair to ask anybody else that's been waving that recast T'Challa banner, what have they done to make Marvel Studios feel them? Now, going off of who he is as a person, saying that Marvel wasn't going to change their mind is not the response. See how that goes? That's not the response, because we know who he is. If you say you're a Chadwick Boseman fan, I'm not saying that. But if you're a Chadwick Boseman fan, then you know this dude fought. You know this dude asked tough questions. Well, if you're a fan of his and you're a fan of the character, then yeah, it's fair game for you to ask the tough questions to the other person that says they are recast T'Challa fan. What have you done? And it should be no harm in asking that question. It shouldn't, because I just laid out what I've done. You see what I've done. I go out of great lengths to show you what I've done. There's a reason for that. To continue to earn your trust and respect as a Black Panther fan, a recast T'Challa fan. I need y'all to feel me. Feel me? Feel what I'm saying? You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying, I'm just saying, you feel what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying. If you see what I'm saying, just let me know you see what I'm saying, because I'm saying what you saying. If I'm saying what you saying and saying, just let me know I'm saying it, is what I'm saying. You saying, you feel me? Right. Okay, cool. Well, I'm here. Y'all out there. I gotta win y'all favor. Y'all don't know me from a can of paint and ain't got no reason to care one way or the other. I'm the one that's got to go above and beyond to get your attention. I got to do that. I got to go above and beyond to get your attention, to tune in, to see, listen, hear, understand, appreciate, respect what I'm saying about the character. That's what I got to do. Well, that's $1 billion. That's $1 billion company. And I'm gonna be honest with you, just from the outside looking in, oh hell no, I wouldn't give 2 damns about recasting. And I ain't got to tell you why. You want me to, but I don't have to, because you know why. We picking up what you putting down, my man. Go ahead and cook. MCU clearly tried to pick winners and losers based on Avengers 3 and 4 screen time, and that backfired in spectacular fashion. Still keeping up the pressure, no mercy. Got to continuously. As what's that song? B2K, got to be the one. Yeah, you got to be. Got to be the you. Hey, look, I ain't saying. I'm just saying. You think he would come back, but only because the MCU is in dire straits. Hold on. Exactly right. Because I want to get this. I can boycott all day, but I can't force everyone else to. People in here was on drills last night talking about how they watched X-Men 97. What's going on, Grand Madam? Bro, Theo, you got this all figured out. MCU ain't slick. Folk talking about how he met the dude with the baseball cap and didn't say one thing about hashtag recast. Will you be hanging up the shield, Theo? I will. I will. I'm not telling him I will. I'm gonna shift this table around, give it more so of a corner effect. I'm gonna do that. As proud as I am of the character, I'm also proud of my country. Now watch this. That's deliberate. That every move that I make is deliberate. I think about what I'm getting ready to let come out my mouth because I know who I'm talking to and I know how it could be perceived. Well, it's no different than with my action figure collection. First of all, I had shout out to Bobby Valorverse. I had no idea I had that many Valorverse action figures. And when I say that it's 11 of them, I was like, damn, when that happened? When that happened? And then I said, well, I ain't got but so many. I said, I ain't got nobody but Stalker and Roadblock. And my wife looked at me, she said, that's not true. That's it. I said, what you mean? She said, that's not true. You got snake eyes. I said, oh. She said, She said, no, you not finna act like I ain't seen all them vipers walk in the house. I said, oh. And I was with you when you got Destro. So I'm very, very proud of my time in the Marine Corps. So I'm gonna display my military action figures, gonna proudly display my football cleats from Salute to Service, my gloves, and the shield. Now, watch this. When I shifted, right? When I shifted, this is going to be the imagery. You're going to say he's a Black Panther fan and he's a Captain America fan. You're gonna say he's a Black Panther fan and he's a Captain America fan. And some of y'all gonna connect the dots. He's telling people he's a Black American. In his imagery, he's telling people he's a Black American. In his imagery, he's telling people he's proud of who he is and he don't give two damns what they think. He has women, Black women, a whole bunch of Black women, Black imagery, Black representation. Imagery is everything, and it's deliberate. You're gonna tell me what? I don't love my country? You can say that, but then I get to ask the question: were you enlisted? Did you at least join? Because I know physically speaking, I know I joined the hardest one out before. Did you do that? Oh, you got an American flag? I was actually on the Marine Corps burial team. Juju know what that's like. Have you folded up an American flag and presented it to a widow? I have. That's more than one time. That ain't the funnest thing to do. It's not. I've done it. Do you have that shield on your wall? So which one of us is really not proud to be an American? I just happen to be proud to be a Black American. That's done on purpose. Folks gonna see that. Folks gonna appreciate that. At the very least, whether they like what I say, whether they like what I do, they'll respect that. That's what I will have went out and done on purpose to earn that respect, that acknowledgement, that I see you. Well, I go back again. What are we doing? Because to say something like, and we just have to understand, I think what Marvel will do, that's not what you would do though. The question ain't what you think Marvel would do. I ain't one time said what Marvel should do. Not one time in this video. Not one time. See, I don't believe in putting my hands, I don't believe in putting my fate in someone else's hands. Prayer plus work. I'm not just gonna pray. I'm not just gonna have blind faith and not put that work in. No, I'm gonna put that work in. This response, and I'm apologizing, is you putting the prayer in, no work, and you just hoping for the best outcome. Well, I'm a spiritual person, and my spirituality ain't that. The question is, what have you done? What have you done? Not Marvel. What have you done as a fan, Recast T'Challa, to make Marvel feel you? What have you done? Not what I think Marvel gonna do. What have you done to influence Marvel? I might need to say it that way. What have you done to influence Marvel that, hey, you need to recast this dude? It ain't even a game. What have you done? That's the question. Inspirational speeches just come to you, just don't. I did go to non-commissioned officer leadership school in the Marine Corps. Juju will tell you what that's all about. I did take a speech class at Florida State. I have taken some acting classes. I have. And I have participated in debates before. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. MCU, in my opinion, clearly tried to pick winners. Yeah, they did. They did. We picking up what you're putting down. Hey man, I'm just, no real T'Challa, no damn ticket. They never wanted T'Challa to succeed, in my opinion, or Wanda, since they drove her nuts outside. Well, see, I can tell you what's in my opinion, or I can tell you what I know. Now, what they gonna tell you, is I keep a laundry list of receipts. I do. And what I can tell you I know is that they haven't give two darns about this character since May 2018. That's what I know. That ain't what I think. That ain't even in my opinion. No, I'm telling you what I know. Now, what I can tell you is I'm not the only one that knows that. That's what I can tell you. I'm not the only one that knows that. No, there's quite a few of us that know that. And then the question becomes, why don't more know? Why don't more know? I didn't put it out there. I didn't put it out there more than once. I didn't put it out there. Well, that's what I've done for Marvel to feel me. I followed them every step of the way when it comes to the character. And in every instance, they've tried to misspeak on this character, such as, well, Wakanda been pilfered since day one. No, the hell they have not. You stop that damn lie right there. You stop that lie, because I don't know who the hell you telling that, but I read. So I'm not gonna, the pastor said read it for yourself. So I ain't even take his word when it came to it. I didn't take her word when I came to it. No, I did what they said. I went and read it for myself. So you're not gonna tell me Wakanda been pilfered since day damn one, and you're not gonna throw me no random ass Wakandas out there. I read the comics. Now, maybe somebody else don't give a damn who say they recast T'Challa. But I'm going to ask you, how seriously are you about recast T'Challa if you have not done your due diligence to learn about the character? How serious are you about getting the character recast? You can't say you understand and appreciate the significance of the character if you don't know the history of the character. You can't say that. You lying. You'll never be able to appreciate the history, the significance of the character if you don't know the history of the character. How can you? If you don't know, that means you don't care. And how is that even possible? How is that even possible? It's young brothers, young sisters that just came into the game that they took their behinds all the way back to Don McGregor. What makes them any different? They took their behinds all the way back to Fantastic Four 52. It's cats know that information, and they wasn't born back then. They love the character. They love the character. You say you love the character. It's clear Marvel Studios just wanted to make a buck off the character. but you say you love the character. Then if you say you love the character, why aren't you an authoritarian on the character? You say you love Tupac. I bet you know every damn near Tupac song out there. Some of y'all say y'all a little Boosie fan. Well, damn it, I bet you know the lyric, every damn little Boosie song. I'm not mad at that. You should. I know the lyric to damn near every R. Kelly song out there. Why? Because I'm an R. Kelly music fan. I don't know Robert Kelly. I don't know him. I ain't never met him. I ain't never talked to him. Just stay focused. My wife is a Michael Jackson fan. Play a Michael Jackson song. She's singing it lyric for lyric. She's a Michael Jackson fan. Well, when you say stuff like I think, you can't say I think when folks looking at you to be a leader. You can't say that, and you can't misspeak when folks looking at you to be a leader. And you damn near got to have tunnel vision when folks looking at you to be a leader. Because of what? You got a mission statement. And what's the objective? To get the character recast. Okay, then if you the leader, strategically speaking, there's supposed to be plans on the ground all day, every day, twice on Sunday to get the character recast. There's supposed to be contingency plans in place to get the character recast. It's no different than if you running for a political seat. You ain't got no strategy. Playing Monopoly. You ain't got no strategy playing Monopoly. Oh hell, Battleship. You know, there's no strategy in Battleship. Man, come on. No. You got to know what you're talking about. And that's a daily grind. That's a daily grind. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to go above and beyond. If you say that's what you're about, recast T'Challa. Damn near everybody in Recast T'Challa need to see themselves as a leader. I'm sorry. It's not incumbent upon one person, because one person is not a movement. And it never has been. It's a group of people with a singular goal. They make strategies. They continue to make strategies to accomplish the goal. And they don't go and do stuff that's contradictory to accomplishing the goal. And they don't stop until the goal is accomplished. But now at some point in time, which is the reason for this video, folks just got to be real with themselves. And that's where I'm at. I'm being real. I'm being real. I ain't mad at nothing. I ain't. But if T'Challa don't get recast, you know who not gonna be mad? I'm not gonna be mad. I can't be mad at something I see clearly coming. I can't be mad at something that I'm expecting. I can't be. That's when folks get mad. Folks get mad when they get surprised by stuff. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'd be surprised. I'm gonna tell you. You want to talk about being surprised? I'd be surprised if they recast it. You will get T'Challa Jr. before you get T'Challa. And what do I mean when I say that? You will at least get one movie of T'Challa Jr. before you get Secret Wars and get a real T'Challa. But damn, ain't that some more spit in your face? Because that's what Emergency Awesome is telling you. You're finna get TJ. We finna get TJ. They finna age him up. Yep. Finna age him up. What you finna do then? I keep saying what you finna do because I'm incubated from this. Like I'm covered. Like I'm in Wakanda. Y'all don't see me. Y'all don't see. I really should just call this. Well, I should call my office Wakanda. I should have a sign outside my office door that say "Welcome to Wakanda." I should. The carpet in here is kind of brown, tan like, but I should get some carpentry, have it green in here and everything like that. Have me a little shrubbery and everything like that, and it's be like my little Wakanda my own little slice of Wakanda in heaven. I'm good. I'm good. This whole they wrong for not recast. How they wrong when we showing them that they right? How how they how they wrong for not recasting T'Challa when we showing them that they right? And when I say them, no, I'm talking about recast T'Challa. How they wrong? How? Some of recast T'Challa made excuses for the cast and crew. Recast T'Challa shouldn't have gave two damns about the cast and crew. The goal is recast T'Challa. It ain't about caring about somebody else's feelings. It's not. The goal is, and I'm sorry, when there's a mission to be accomplished, you don't give a damn about nobody's feelings. You don't care. You care about the goal. You don't give a damn who get mad. You think when you drawing up a playbook, a game plan for a football game, you think I give a damn about how the fans gonna feel after their team lose? I don't care if you go home crying. I don't care if you lost money on the damn game. I don't care. It's not my concern. I don't care if you lose your house on the game. You shouldn't have bet your house on the game. You should have bet on me. That's what you should have did. Well, it's quite a few people from Recast T'Challa made compensations for the cast and crew, understandings for the cast and crew. It's quite a few people from Recast T'Challa urged Recast T'Challa to go see Black Panther 2. The same movie in which they killing off the character. Let me just go ahead and say that right there. Not that they putting the character in cryogenic stasis, which was an option on the table. Not that they sending the character off to New York to reform the Avengers, which was an option on the table. Not that they sending the character off to deep space to establish Wakanda Prime, once again, which was an option on the table. Or that they just follow damn Deadliest of the Species power and Doom War storyline to the damn letter. Like, good God Almighty Jesus. That I don't want to say that. That was on the table. That was in the refrigerator. That was in their hip pocket. That was in their front pocket. That was in their breast pocket. That was in the safe in the damn house. That was in the glove compartment to the damn key. That was in the trunk of the damn car. I don't know how they missed that one, but clearly, Recast T'Challa didn't hold them to it. Recast T'Challa didn't hold him to that. No, Recast T'Challa was very understanding. We were. And I'm saying we because I'm a member of Recast T'Challa, so I got to eat it too, right? Right. I got to eat it too. Damn thing. Damnedest thing. That's the whole thing about being a leader. You can be like, I still got to take it though, huh? That's the whole thing about being a leader. You can be like, but I did, but it ain't got nothing to do with you. It's about the team. It's about the team. And Recast T'Challa was kind of, I don't know, supposed to be a team. I don't know. Well, what did Recast T'Challa tell you to do after the movie came out? He should have said something about Thunderbolt Ross, but Recast T'Challa was understanding about Thunderbolt Ross too. How so? Well, it's members of Recast T'Challa that, while are in their feelings about T'Challa not being recast, they advertising, promoting, hyping up, gonna go see, and gonna go review Captain America 4. You know that. Well, those are members of Recast T'Challa. How is that? And that's crazy. Because literally finna go see the movie, the character. How is that doing anything? That's not making Marvel feel Recast T'Challa. It's not. You got us talking about Eyes of Wakanda. Why is any I'm giving you Eyes of Wakanda when you've been telling me you want a Disney Plus series with T'Challa. Y'all done told me T'Challa no dollar. I heard y'all. I didn't believe y'all because y'all showed me in Black Panther 2. You still gonna give me some of that change. Y'all showed me that. So you're not convincing me of that. I'm sorry. I laughed when you said that. I know, but no, you still gave me some of that money. You at the very least 800 mil. At the very least, you gave me 800 mil. Some of that came from Recast T'Challa. So why I need to listen to y'all? Y'all hyping up Wakanda, eyes for Wakanda. Ain't y'all gonna check that out when it come out? Y'all don't like that? Man, I'm gonna give you everything but T'Challa. You gonna talk about it too. We say them bean counters finna tell them, man, I don't know what. Man, Big Bad Toys has a dope beat Black Panther statue. I had. See, Big Bad Toy Store. We in here. See how I rep? You gotta rep your city. I rep Big. Sharing is caring. If I know you, I'm gonna grow you. And listen, been rocking with Juju. You want to know something about some Funko Pops? Holla at your boy Juju. That's what you do. Holla at your boy Juju. We keep it going. I'm all in on Joe's. No Valibers here. Thanks for your service, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Hey, if I had to do it all over again, I would. I can't believe I did it the first time because you couldn't have told me when I was in the 11th grade, that's where I was tracking. You couldn't have told me that. I never saw that coming. I never saw that coming. I didn't even know that was in me. I did. I had no idea. Prom L. What's going on, Tribe? What's going on, Prom L? Timmy Man. What's good with it? Aunt July 20th, expecting a baby boy. Congratulations, Big Tim. Congratulations, Big Tim. Congratulations. I mean, it's not all bad on Recast T'Challa. We have seen movement on some of the big channels, i.e. John Campion and what his name, New Rock Stars do, Hammer and Anvil, us and that bean counters. Hey, what I'm saying is this. Is the mission over? Has the goal been accomplished? No. Leaders don't think. We know that mission has not been accomplished. I like John Campion. I do. I don't have nothing against him. That ain't my insider for Marvel information. It's emergency also. I've listened to both of them. John is the dude that's going to be the movie critic, emergency awesome, everything always. Nah, they inside. So that's where I get my information from. Well, you're going to get TJ. And once again, I asked the question. Because in the first comment, and I'm not trying to be that person, but you said, I think Marvel. The question is, what are you? What are you? And now this response is, I mean, it's not all bad on Recast T'Challa. You looking at everybody else. I'm not looking at everybody else. My brother, I'm looking at me. I ain't checking for nobody else. I'm looking at me. The purpose of this video is to get us out of the mindset of doing what you're doing, checking for everybody else. Because that's what we've been doing, checking for everybody else. And in your responses, you talking about everybody else. No, my brother, this ain't on nobody. This ain't on nobody else. This ain't on nobody else, my brother. No. It's a rhetorical question. You ain't got to tell me what you individually have done, but you can't speak on the next man's behalf. You can't. It's not even possible. So I'm just saying, like, keep it pimping. Like, share, subscribe, please, if you can. I don't even be thinking to say that half the time, 3/4 of the time. Hold them to the fire with making them explain why was it easy for them to kill off the most important figure in Black comic history after 50 years to have small appearances on screen. Now that you would like to think would be a responsibility of Black media, Black news. You would like to think it would be on them to ask those tough questions. But what we've seen, they don't. They skip right around that one. If anything, they ask a surface question, which ain't no different than me looking at a cake and be like, ooh, that's good. I ain't even tasted the damn cake. Talking about that's good. That's good. No, they ain't cutting themselves no slice in that interview. They ain't cutting themselves no slice of cake. No, they not. They not. And we didn't saw them interviews. Now, watch this. I don't like it, but I understand it. To get the interview, they made sure you understood. Don't ask me that question. And if you do, you will accept whatever answer I give you. It's unfortunate. I get it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it because it doesn't allow for the truth. But as a member of Recast T'Challa, they don't ever have to tell me the truth. I just have to make them regret not recasting him. And the question you have to ask yourself, what have you done as a member of Recast T'Challa to make them regret not recasting him? If you haven't done anything, you haven't. It is what it is. And withhold our dollars. I posted that receipt plenty of time. We need more people to jump on that. See that part right there? That third Black Panther movie would not hit if T'Challa is not back. My kids tell me they want T'Challa back, and I didn't even have to force that on them. Marvel can't fool the children. That's a representation of their father. That's what that is. That's a representation of their father. I kind of want to say something, but that's gonna touch some nerves, so I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna say salute, King. That's a testament to their father. That's exactly what that is. Like, nah, we see you, Dad, which is crazy because he said his children, their father. He's a member of Recast T'Challa. That nuclear family. Mom, dad, kids, same household. Kind of like Recast T'Challa should have had mom, dad, kid in the same nation. But no, we got folks want to look outside their window. Well, as a member of Recast T'Challa, if you got a problem looking outside of Eve's window, did you have a problem looking outside Ryan Coogler's window? Because you looked outside that window in 2 different movies. Did you pay for both of them, even though you recast T'Challa? That's a fair question. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I prefer looking outside Eve's window than looking outside Ryan's window. Eve's window might not be perfect, but I can walk out my front door and get Ryan's vision all day, every day, and twice on damn Sunday. I can't get the cyborg prosthetics that Eve gave me. I can't get that. I can't get the walking outside and it's fresh air everywhere. I can't get the I don't need for nothing. We got kids starving in America. Ain't nobody starving in Wakanda. That's Eve's vision. You know, in Eve's vision, I didn't get Shuri at T'Challa's throat. Shuri was actually concerned about T'Challa in Eve's run. Shuri didn't give 2 damns about T'Challa in Ridley's run. That's what I got outside. That's what I got outside Eve's window. I got Eve extending families in her window. I got her extending families. Shangamire, I know his son. Sister Divine Justice, I know her sister. Outside of Ryan's window, we killing off characters for no reason. I take her window. I take her window. Sadly, most people only know T'Challa because of the MCU movies. And this could very well be true. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You know, I've had some people that have come around and said, you know, I didn't know about T'Challa, Black Panther till the movies came out, but I didn't started reading the comic books and everything like that. And man, I'm all locked in. I done went back and read this run. I done went back and read that run. So that itself, in and of itself, ain't the issue. The issue is, have you been active or have you sat back? Have you been active or have you sat back? Have you done some things that might be how can I put it, detrimental to the game plan? And have you not consulted other folks within the circle? See, at the end of the day, the mission statement was to get T'Challa recast. And that mission statement, watch this, that mission statement is gonna be funny. That mission statement does not require that you have been born at a certain point in time. That mission statement does not require that your initial I'm cramping up in my back. Well, I don't know what's going on. That initial introduction doesn't require that you have seen him in the comics. You could have found him initially in the MCU. That mission statement just requires you doing what's necessary, you doing what you can to get the character recast. And don't do anything that's going to jeopardize that mission, because the mission is to get the character recast. Now, it's a selfish mindset. It's a selfish mindset, because off the rip, you're not saying you give a damn about anything else. Theo, what you want? I want the character recast. Well, how you feel about Captain America 4? I want the character recast. Well, how did you feel about I want the character recast? Watch this. I can feel a certain type of way. You will never know it. I could have done some things. You would never know it, because I got to keep this right here. Right here. Right here. Publicly. Every chance I get. Single-mindedness. Theo, how you feel about Doctor Strange? I need the character recast. Listen, you can talk to me. Listen, when T'Challa come back, when T'Challa, not TJ, when T'Challa come back, you can talk to me about Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. You absolutely can. You can talk to me about Thor, Love and Thunder. Hell yeah. You can talk to me about WandaVision. Absolutely. You can talk to me about Moon Knight. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold against you. You can talk to me about Miss Marvel. Yeah, chop it up. Echo, She-Hulk. We can jump off into it. You want to talk about Captain America: New World Order? We can go ahead and talk about Captain America: New World Order till the cows come home. Because when T'Challa get recast, then I'll go back and watch everything. T'Challa get recast, I'll go back and watch everything. I'll go ahead and get caught on up. I will. No problem whatsoever. But for me to do all that, for me to talk about anything else, because C don't come before A. A come before C. 10 don't come before 7. 7 come before 10. I don't believe in moving out of order. I don't. So I'm stuck right there. Don't ask me about nothing else. I ain't checking. See what I'm saying? I'm not checking for nothing else. The only thing I'm checking for is recast T'Challa. I don't give a damn about nothing else. I ain't gonna talk about nothing else. MCU related? No, I'm not fin to. I said what I meant. I meant what I said. I'm not fin to. And do you know why? Because I am a proud member of Recast T'Challa. And until T'Challa is, and that's part of the MCU, right? That's what we talk about. We talking about the MCU, right? I just want to make sure we talking about the MCU. We're not talking about comics. Well, I'm not effing with nothing MCU related. See how I'm going? See how I do this? I am not effing checking for nothing MCU related until T'Challa come back. I don't even want to talk about it. I want to act like they don't exist. See, that's how I get down. I don't even want MCU what? What I'm talking about you for? Because every time I mention you, I'm low-key giving you some shine. And the only time I need to be talking about you is when I talk about you ain't recast T'Challa and what I am fixing to do to continue to hurt you, make you feel me in regards to recasting the character. Me. Now, I can tell you why they didn't make no money. Recast T'Challa. On my end, I didn't go. My wife didn't go. Our two daughters didn't go. How much money? Now, that was just my household. Now, I can tell you, I went to go see it the first time. I can tell you, I bought the Blu-ray. I did. I didn't do none of that this time around. That's what I did. That's what I did that. I did that. They say they gonna have the eyes of Wakanda. What I did was tell you that's a bunch of BS because Wakanda ain't never been done like that. So I don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't know, and it's easily researchable. And I'm gonna give you the links for you to go look at it, for you to go research. Like, yeah, he right. They full of ish. And I don't know why they keep offering us eyes of Wakanda, because Recast T'Challa ain't checking for eyes or nothing. They Recast T'Challa is checking for T'Challa. Period. Like it, not comma JR dot. No. T'Challa. Period. That's what Recast T'Challa checking for. We're not checking for Okoye. Okoye come after T'Challa. You want us to give a damn about Okoye, you got to give us T'Challa. It all go hand in hand with us. We not see how they do that. See how we do that? Recast T'Challa ain't accepting one without the other. You're not finna give us the woman and we finna act like the man don't exist. No different than you not finna give us the man and act like the woman don't exist. No, we want both. We want both. And we know if you ain't gonna do T'Challa right, you ain't gonna do nobody else right. You already effed over Io. It's messed over that girl. That didn't make no damn sense. Recast T'Challa know you effed over Io. I don't know who else know that, but Recast T'Challa know you screwed over Io. And Recast T'Challa, tactically, strategically, has pointed out on numerous occasions you effed over Io. No different than Recast T'Challa has pointed out on numerous occasions you effed over Monica Rambeau. You effed over her father. See, Recast T'Challa is on my end right here. What I can do as a member of Recast T'Challa is throw some flags on the plate. That because I got the knowledge, right? Y'all rocking with me because I got the knowledge. I done went above and beyond to prove to y'all that not only do I have knowledge in regards to Black Panther, but that I also have knowledge in regards to quite a few characters in the Marvel comic book industry. I also have quite a bit of knowledge in regards to DC characters. All of that's been done strategically, by the way. All of that was strategic. So we get to the point now where y'all be like, well, dang. Well, if he, and I'm nobody. And y'all be like, Theo, what you mean when you say you nobody? If I can do what I'm doing, nah, let me remove me up out of it. No, I'm gonna keep right. Y'all see where them numbers at, just like I see where them numbers at. Right. My wife I love her. She get on my nerves sometimes, but I know I get on her nerves sometimes too. It's just weird. My wife believes in me. So my wife, YouTube ain't making this possible. My wife and the VA is making this possible. But now, if what's the difference? I'm gonna keep up with these notes. But when you're new to something, the only thing you need to do is listen and learn and not act like you know everything already. Man, that's my pet peeve. Oh, y'all in here getting it in. Y'all in here getting it in. Let me see. New comments. Let me get down there. Laugh. What you got down here? At Batman's side case aren't always hitting on him, and Bruce isn't jobbing out to nobody's on a regular basis. DC is terrible at using the bat. Let's see. Here we go. Marcus Jordan to Larsa Parpin didn't win the Bulls 6 championship. MJ to Scotty. I did. I like this right here. And I tell him, these Knights had Bruce Wayne in it as a cameo. When you're new to something, the only thing you need to do is listen and learn and not act like you know everything already. That's my pet peeve. You know, shout out to Mr. Smith. I think it was he that told me silent and listen. You got the same letters in it. Silent and listen. What I never understood was this. I had a saying when I played flag football for cats who always used to tell me they couldn't do something. And I always used to look at them like they were crazy, because I'm like, how you telling me what you can't do, but you keep telling folks you fast as I don't know what. You keep telling me how slow I am. You jump high. I never say what I can't do. My saying was this: when you know what you can't do, you're capable of doing anything. And the reason for that is you're going to adjust to your skill set to be able to do it. Well, I never understood how people, you know what you don't know. Like that's what that is at the end of the day. You know what you don't know. How do I act like I speak French, but I don't? And how am I finna get in an argument with somebody about the French vocabulary? I know damn good and well I'm not good at French. I know that. I'm not finna argue with nobody about no math. I know my shortcomings. I'm not, I know I know I ain't the one. When we start talking about doing certain stuff with numbers, I'm not him. And I know that. I'm not the person that's good with cars. I'm never finna have an argument with somebody about what's wrong with a car. Hey Theo, you know why that car work? Don't work? Yeah, man. The ignition then went out on it. No, bro, that's the starter. Man, you don't know. I'm not finna do that. We wasting everybody's time with that. Let me just shut the hell up and learn from the person that knows something about damn car, so I can know next time something happened to a car, I might know what the hell I'm damn talking about. I never get it like that if I'm just gonna keep bumping my damn gums. Diabolical. I kicked him off the clip. What happened? Wait. Since the person who supposedly coined the term recast T'Challa failed to do his fiction with the movement when he had the opportunity, where new management is in order. The Bourne legacy didn't do Bourne numbers, and they brought Jason Bourne right back. You're not going to tell me what I can and can't do with my, but like I said, what have we done? And I think it's a fair question, and I'm not trying to point anybody out. The thing is, it's a rhetorical question. But I am going to tell you what the forecast is. I'm going to tell you, and y'all know I'm a very optimistic person. I'm glass half full. I'm not glass half empty. Well, I'm just going to keep it 1,000. If I don't want to recast T'Challa, I started off the video with this. If I don't want to recast T'Challa for the same reasons Recast T'Challa has told me I don't want to recast the character. See, I cannot want to recast the character for the very reason that I told you. You just don't like that reason. But if I don't want to recast the character for what you're saying I don't want to recast the character for, then what have you done as a hashtag to make me change my mind. And I'm telling you, as a billion-dollar business, you ain't done nothing. We ain't done nothing. Yeah, we hashtagging the hell out of it. That just means a lot of people got a lot of free time on social media to just keep hashtagging Recast T'Challa. That don't move me. That don't move me. I'm just gonna go into that don't move, because you still support me. You still support me. You are. You say you ain't, but you are. You say you ain't. It's kind of like this. And I'm just using him as an example. You have Republican fundraisers raising money for the Democrats because they don't want to have nothing to. No, we're not helping you, dog. But no, you're not a Republican. You and the leaders, you don't stand for nothing Republicans stand for. You're gonna be on over there with that, bro. We ain't got nothing to do with you. We gonna raise money over here. You got Republicans wanting Donald Trump, going above and beyond to make Donald Trump feel them. We don't like you. You're bad for the country. Mike Pence, we can say what we want to say. Folks can say what they want to say. The dude just did an interview. He's bad for the country. That's going above and beyond, because we watched the news. Wasn't they talking about they was trying to, and when I say they, it wasn't us. This dude was scared for his life. Well, damn. You don't care no more, huh? He can't come back. Well, they going above and beyond to make him. They going above and beyond to make him and everybody that think like him feel them. My question, because see, I can just like I can tell you what Mike Pence did. I'm asking you, what are you doing, and or what have you done as hashtag you individually, rhetorical? What have you done, and do you feel like you've done enough? Is there more you can do to get this character recast? Because the goal wasn't for TJ. The goal is not to give a damn about the cast and crew. That's not the goal. The goal was to get the character recast. That's a selfish ass mindset, because you're not saying you checking for Sam. The goal ain't we want T'Challa recast and ain't no and there. It's a period. I feel like it's 3 after that, because I feel like we left that sentence wide ass open. That's just me. Because I felt like a or else should have came, but that ain't what my call. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It really wasn't. I'm just saying, I think that's a fair question to be asked. And I'm asking it because I'm telling you, I wouldn't move. I'm an optimistic person. No, I wouldn't recast him. Y'all ain't done enough. Y'all ain't even had a high profile celebrity come out and speak. What y'all what you done had? Dr. Umar? I'm just telling you, the perception versus reality. Who is Dr. Umar? I'm Disney. You don't see me? I'm Marvel Studio. Who is Dr. Umar Johnson to me? You know how I can handle him, right? You think I'm scared to put him on my what? You think I'm scared to bring him on ABC? You see how I did y'all with Jonathan Majors? Who y'all mad at now? See how I did that? I ain't saying. I'm just saying. I mean, they killed Bruce back to back. Suicide Squad was worse. Imagine getting a AAA game to kill them. Man, I got to get me some water because y'all got me cracking up and I'm cramping up. Black Claw Taylor, look, all the writing in the world ain't gonna change the fact that Junior isn't the real T'Challa. I don't. Hold on, let me see this. Terrell, Bruce was killed, resurrected for a big boss fight. That wouldn't work. T'Challa. Several fans hated that game. Yep, sure did. I look at it like this in regards to I'm trying to make sure I find a note. The only thing I can say is this in regards to TJ. Don't ask me to do something you ain't asked me to do for nobody else. That's it. I've been living a long time now, and you're not finna insult my intelligence by telling me that's the norm. We killing off characters because the actors passed, regardless of how much we love, respected the actor and everything like that. Missed the actor. I don't know. Not doing that. This ain't what we're doing. I'm sorry. I apologize to people who were born. I was born in 1968, so I was born in the 60s. I'm apologizing if you were born 2000, 2010. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing right now. But what they telling you, that's a load of BS. That ain't the norm. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing. No, I didn't see quite a few actors come and go. That's not normal. And then the fact that they did that nonsense with Thunderbolt Ross, I don't know. I know this a new younger generation that we looking at and everything like that. But sometimes y'all, at some point, y'all got to start paying attention to y'all elders. Because y'all like to look at us like we don't know what the hell we be talking about. Nah, you might want to lock in. We trying to keep you from going through the same stuff we went through. And you being stubborn and arrogant and acting like you've been here 20 years before we was even born, that is not the solution. Bond, Superman, and Batman have all been recast. Yep. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. I always tell folks, once you start on a path, some of those who said they were walking with you will fall by the wayside. Doesn't mean you stop walking, keep it pushing. Listen, I thought about something. I was like, okay, so brother said to me, say, Theo, when you gonna do the comic book, Black Lantern, Lord. Not like there aren't Black Lanterns. We know that to be true. Well, when was I gonna do the latest John Stewart Green Lantern? Grand Madam Tarot said, speaking into existence. I want to be a talk show host. I do. I don't want it to be just this. So I have to start spreading my wings and doing some different stuff. I got the comic book. I'm going to review the comic book. I said all that to say this, though. Doing Recast T'Challa, focusing on it like I haven't necessarily done what I necessarily wanted to do when I started this channel. Chadwick Boseman passed. Kevin Feige said what he said. I kind of already knew that's the road we were going down, so I wasn't surprised because me, Gabbo from Machiavelli Media had been chopping it up, and you could just sort of get that vibe. So I wasn't surprised at what Kevin Feige said. I was surprised at how little to no attention Derek Boseman's video got, which was released 48 hours earlier. I'm still surprised to this day because how many of us from Recast T'Challa talk about Derek Boseman? That video sits right there. I've got that video on my channel the last 5 minutes. And thank y'all so much to Urban Faith. Nobody has put a strike on it and everything like that. It sits right there. That video sits on their channel, the 20-minute video. It's 20 minutes. It sits right there. And he tells you in perfect detail why they did what they did and why they're not going to change course. He tells you that. And if you're a fan of his brother even speaks on the significance of it. Well, if you've listened to Derek and you've listened to Chadwick, then they don't want this character on screen because they're afraid of what you're going to start doing as Black people. We, as Black people, African Americans, how we going to view ourselves? How we going to see ourselves? They're afraid of you embracing that image. Another Snowfall? No problem. Renewing BMF? Hell yeah. Bring back Omari Hardwick for Power, when honestly, I would prefer to see him do something else. Say less. But have you walking around here thinking that you all that in a bag of damn chips and that you don't answer to nobody? Because that's the other thing. T'Challa don't answer to nobody. Sam does. So does Rhodey. T'Challa don't answer to nobody. And the way they put Shuri out there in Black Panther 2, you don't respect her as a character. The same folks that went to go see that movie was mad about the flirtatious relationship between her and Moore. You think folks got an issue with Besa and T'Challa? Oh, good God Almighty Jesus. Quite a few folks was mad about that. Well, that's not black on black love. That's not it. That's not black on black love. That's not the black imagery and black representation that Derek Boseman talked about, that Chadwick Boseman fought for. Wouldn't be women fighting and defending men. A woman fighting and defending a man, he better be effed up on the ground. We sit around and we talk about in our culture, in these videos and these gender wars that they be having with us and everything like that. Black men don't do this and black women don't do that. You know how pathetic it look for your black woman to be jumping over the side of a boat fighting men and women that have strength superior to hers. So just the fact she going down there and waddling in water is impressive as hell. You sitting on this damn boat holding a damn piece of rope. That's no different than you sitting your ass in your girlfriend's car, leaned back in the passenger side at the gas station, and she pumping the damn gas. And we talk about stuff like that. We talk about that all the time in gender war. And we sat up there and had gender wars played right in front of us. And how many of us from Recast T'Challa went out there to go see it? How many of us from Recast T'Challa hyped it up? How many of us from Recast T'Challa still effing with Marvel after that? Because I know some folks said it was over with after the trailer. If that trailer dropped and it showed what it was going to show, they was done. That proved to be a lie. Then we had some folks say, well, I'm going to be done after the movie. That proved to be a lie. So my question then becomes, I got to keep asking it, and I ain't got to. It's a rhetorical question because it ain't for me to answer. Poppy, the goal is to completely hack our minds. I'm going to say they've been successful. This feels like a long game of chess, not checkers. Not checkers. Ryan Coogler said he met with the Boseman family. He sure didn't speak to Derek. Somebody got to show me some pictures. No, I'm sorry. I need the video footage. Never mind. I don't need to. Know why? Because I got Derek, Urban Faith. Then I got Derek at D22. D22. Then I got Derek saying he was grieved. I'm good. Anything I need to get from Derek, it will be something where, watch this. It will be one of those moments I would cherish it. It would be one of those moments where I would be sitting across from him and I wouldn't say nothing. I just got to listen. And I ain't really caring what story he tell me. I just want to listen. Now, I can say this. I'm trying not to do this part right here because it signaled growth for me as a man. But I can tell you that listening to Derek Boseman speak has a great deal to do with my development as a man of God and as a spiritual person. I can say that. Come on back. So yeah. Well, I still haven't watched Black Panther 2 and opted out all post-Endgame content. The only reason I still paying for Disney is because my daughter started to appreciate the class. No, listen, there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, Big Tim, I sit up there, I still have mine, and my wife goes and she watches the Disney movies and everything like that because she's a Disney fan. And me, I like Avengers Earth's Mightiest Assemble. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to replace that cartoon with, and it didn't work. I tried to replace the cartoon with the Titans. It didn't stick. I've tried to replace it with X-Men Revolutions. I tried to replace it with Avengers Assemble. No, Spider-Man. I have tried. Here's the effed up part about it. Even the last season of Avengers Assemble, the one with T'Challa, because they really got me in my feelings about T'Challa. They do. I'm just being honest with you, they do. And the artwork from that season, I'm not a fan. So I got a lot of issues with that season. I still like it. We focused on T'Challa and everything like that, but it's Earth's Mightiest Assemble. It just do something for me. Like I can, and I'm probably gonna do it tonight. I can go right now, get me a bag of popcorn, get me some grape soda, and just sit back and watch both seasons. Like, the only thing I can compare to Avengers Earth's Mightiest Assemble, y'all tell me if I'm wrong now, it's Justice League from Cartoon Network. That's the only thing I got. Like, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Plant Poppy's chest, but unfortunately, only one side is playing while the other is unaware to get. Listen, I'm sitting up here because I'm trying to. Kamoyo say I be trying to be politically correct. I low key I do, because I be wanting, like, I be trying to just point stuff out. I'll be like, do you remember what the goal was? Do you remember what the goal was? Like, that be me. I be wanting to have a one-on-one conversation. Like, come here. What did you say the goal was? Recast T'Challa. What's the goal? Recast T'Challa. Is there another goal that we talking about? No, it's recast T'Challa. Then why you everything else besides that? Like, that be that conversation that we want to have so bad. But I know folks will get offended. They get in their feelings. I know, because folks get it. I be offending people. I don't be trying. I be asking questions. I'm sorry. Like, and they say if you don't know something, ask something, right? Ain't that what they say? If you don't know, ask. They say that. They say ain't no such thing as a stupid question. That's what they say. I don't know how in the hell I be offending people for asking questions. Oh Lord, let me see here. Earth's Mightiest Heroes to go. That gravitas, man. See, yeah, boy. You know what I liked about Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? If you read Avengers back in the day, you remember they used to have that little corner, that little box in the corner, and it had the faces of the characters and everything. And you know, one of the things I used to love about the Avengers comic was that thing used to always rotate to reflect who was on the roster. Well, who else besides me noticed that damn picture kept changing? I know it wasn't just me, but did you look at it and appreciate, like, oh, okay, they doing that like they was doing in the comic book. That's what's up right there, man. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I don't even, but yeah. And I don't be wanting to do nothing. Like, it be one of them things where I be like, I ain't gonna lie, real talk. I be like this. Real talk. Man, I really could be doing something else. Like, no, for real. I sit back and Kamoyo know what I'm talking about, because we tonight, Friday night vibes, right? Y'all know what we doing. We vibing. Bring what you drink, Bring what you smoke. Well, sometimes because I can't drink, bad liver. I got a fatty liver. Doctor said I can't do that. I'm in perfect health though. I'm in perfect health. Then had that colonoscopy last year. No issues whatsoever. Fellas, ladies, fellas, you're supposed to get checked out 10 years earlier. That means if you're in your 30s, brothers, because we're more susceptible to it. So brothers, if you're in your 30s, go ahead and make that do what it's gonna do. No, 40s. They start brothers off in their 40s, that's right. Normally they start non-brothers off in their 50s. So you in your 40s, come on. Come on, yes, it's just trying to make that do what it do. Yeah, for MCU said absolutely. They admitted that 3 years ago. I showed my brother the whole show. He was like, "What? Why?" Listen, nobody had an answer. What to say that was cap? Nobody had an answer. So here's what we're looking at. You got to figure it out. Because I'm telling you right now, I don't want to say read the tea leaves, but I'm going to give you Eyes of Wakanda. Well, it's a reason why they finna give you warriors. They can't give you the kings and queens of Wakanda. They can't give you Mosi. They can't give you Mosi. They can't give you Bashinga. They can't give you Nagus. They can't do none of that. Because if they do all of that, that's T'Challa's bloodline. And they don't want you to know anything about that character. Mind you, I can give you warriors that's going to go out there and fight. And we're probably going to get our fair share of women warriors. But you know what we're not doing? We're not telling our boys, our black boys, that they can be kings. And what we're not doing is telling our black boys that they ain't got to answer to nobody. You know, that's crazy because we let Cap black out the American star on his uniform. Cap did not answer to anybody for a minute. He did that. Cap, whether you like him or not, went into prison. Yes, Captain America committed a crime. He broke his friends out of prison, whether you feel like they were illegally or legally detained. Meanwhile, what you saw, which is dead set against our culture, and you know it, it's dead set against our culture. What you saw was a black child have the ability to take out retribution on a man who killed his father. That black child showed mercy. Meanwhile, in Gotham, I got another child whooping everybody's ass he come across because of what happened to his mom and daddy. He whooping everybody's ass. And everybody catching hands. Everybody catching hands. Everybody catching hands. The only time you seen Batman get effed up was in Christopher Nolan's movie. Bane was in it. And in that movie, he came back and he put hands on Bane. You didn't see T'Challa get effed over in the MCU, I don't know how many times. And for some strange reason, Cosco Slevin would call it cognitive dissonance, we want to keep saying, well, Marvel is, well, I think Marvel, not what you know, not even what you've done, but what you feel like Marvel is going to do. That's a feeling. That's not a fact. The facts are, what have you done as a member of Recast T'Challa to make sure under no questions whatsoever that Marvel knows you not effing with them? And when I say Marvel, what have you done as a Recast T'Challa fan to let Marvel know you not effing with them? Marvel Studios, let them know you not effing with them until they recast this character. What have you done? I dare say Recast T'Challa, by and large, ain't done a damn thing. Because if they had, Emergency Awesome would not be talking about the fact that they finna age up TJ. He would not. Emergency Awesome would not be talking about a Black Panther 3 that Marvel Studios is considering. He would not. Emergency Awesome, Everything Always will be telling you there are no discussions for a Black Panther 3. Black Panther 3 is one of those movies that has been canceled, and you need to know that is not one of the movies they listed out there, is it? Did they say Black Panther 3 was canceled? No, they did not. They finna wash your face with this one. Then they'll get you the Secret War. But you said recast T'Challa. You said recast T'Challa. And you didn't say recast him later on down the road. You said recast him. You didn't say you wanted TJ. You said recast it. You didn't say nothing about no Secret Wars movie. You said recast it. You didn't say nothing about no Eyes of Wakanda. You said recast it. You ain't say nothing about no Doctor Strange into the multiverse. No, you said recast it. You ain't say nothing about no Spider-Man. You ain't say nothing about no Thor. Ant-Man. No, recast T'Challa. Ain't nobody say nothing about no Captain. Recast T'Challa. That was the mission statement. Well, if that was the mission statement and you're a member of Recast T'Challa, why the whole damn world know you checking for something else? Because if that's what that is, and the whole world know you a member, first of all, the world know you a member of Recast T'Challa. And if the world know Marvel Studios is part of the world, well, if they know you checking for every damn thing else, then you know what they saying as a multi-billion-dollar company, to hell with T'Challa. You gonna take what we gonna give you, and you gonna like it. You showing us you like it. You keep talking and bragging about it. No, I wouldn't recast. I wouldn't recast him. I'm sorry. I wouldn't recast him because you ain't done enough to make me feel like you care about it. You'll take his sister. You'll take his son, his bastard son, by the way. His son from a woman that he didn't even give two damns about marrying. You'll take that. Well, that's what I'm gonna give you. That's what I'm gonna give you. And I'm gonna send them actors out there. I'm gonna give Angela Bassett. I'm gonna take care of Angela Bassett. So you won't be asking her no questions. That was the matriarch on the set. You don't get to ask her no questions about no bastard child. You don't get to ask her how she feels about making a movie and he ain't in it, i.e. T'Challa ain't in it. You don't get to ask her how she feels about T'Challa Jr. You don't. You don't. You just gonna take this. It's got T'Challa Jr. in it. Several members of Recast T'Challa have came out and said they consider that to be a recast of T'Challa. So that lets me further know you don't want T'Challa. I'm gonna say that one more time because I still find that funny. It's quite a few of y'all Recast T'Challa folks that then let it be known that as far as y'all concerned, T'Challa Jr. to y'all is a recast of T'Challa and that y'all good with it. So you gonna thank you. Thank you. Not recasting T'Challa viciously closes the door of opportunity for Black actors that Chadwick Boseman phenomenally kicked open. But you recast T'Challa, right? You a Chadwick Boseman fan? You don't give a damn about that. You ain't checking for no other Black actors. You say you are. Sound good. You talking about that Black representation, that whole Black imagery talk and everything like that. You ain't fighting for another Black actor to play the role of T'Challa. You checking for you. You say can't nobody else play T'Challa. You shut that door. I didn't shut it. I saw the tweets. I read the comments on social media. Ain't that what y'all said? Can't nobody else play T'Challa? That's what y'all said. Black folks. Can't nobody else play T'Challa? Yeah. Anybody can play Tyreek though, right? Huh? Anybody can play Clark Kent though, right? Gotcha. Anybody can play Thunderbolt Ross though, right? Gotcha. Yeah. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Why should I? And I'm telling you, if Bob Iger was to come ask me, he could call me on my phone right now. Theo. Yes. Do you think y'all done enough for the character recast? Be recast? Man to man. Real talk. Do you think y'all have done enough? The folks you effing with. That little hashtag. Do you think y'all have done enough to get the character recast? I'm $1 billion, but think about who you talk to now. Think about who you talking about. You see how I'm getting down. You see I'm getting down in this boardroom now, right? Right. So you know I'm that dude now. Think about who you talk to. Do you think y'all done enough? That answer is no. That answer is no. It's no. And it's an easy no. It ain't even hard. Now, the thing about it is, that's not a no to be mad about. That is a no to be embarrassed about, though. That's a no to definitely be ashamed about, because I know damn good and well we ain't done enough. And I don't believe we want to. That's the other part of this. I don't believe we want to. Can't nobody else play. So yeah, I don't believe we want to. Feige had their brains when he said iconic. They literally did the rest themselves. Listen, I don't even know how that happened, because I can read. I can understand the English language. The word iconic, that's just not a word you just throw up there. It's not. See, watch this. Michael Jordan is the most iconic two guard in NBA history. Now, you got some two guards to compare him to. I make it even more specific if I say Michael Jordan is the most iconic two guard in Chicago Bulls basketball history. Once again, you got something to compare that to. You got, oh yeah, Mr. Two Guards play Chicago. But now, see, this when the conversation gets sketchy. Michael Jordan is the most iconic basketball player in NBA history. Now y'all looking like, whoa, wait, hold on, time out, hold on now, hold on. Go, iconic, go. Wait, hold on. You saying iconic? Because I'm comparing him to a whole bunch of different players, different timelines, in different positions. So you looking at the word iconic like, damn, for real? Well, flip it, because I ain't have nobody to compare Chadwick Boseman's performance to. Not one damn soul. And I'm not fin to. I said it once again. I said it before. I'll say it again. I'm not comparing him to Idris Elba. Not Idris Elba. Damson Hunsu. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I don't know how I'm supposed to compare a live action actor to a voice actor. That seems unfair. I don't think I'm comparing Dean Cain to Tim Conroy. I don't think crazy, because I know quite a few people would say Tim Conroy's Batman is a whole lot better. I'm sorry, Dean. That's two different characters. But you're gonna like this one. Tim Conroy, Ben Affleck. Tim Conroy, George Clooney. Now I don't think the comparisons are fair. I don't think the comparisons are fair, all things considered, but Tim Conroy, Adam West. Tim Conroy, Michael Keaton. Once again, I don't think them comparisons are fair, because I think when it comes to the Batman voice, I really think, iconically speaking, Tim Conroy is it. I think he it. I don't voice actors. Batman, Tim Conroy. I don't, because we didn't heard other folks. It's him until somebody else come along. Right now, it's him. Well, I don't have anybody to compare to Chadwick Boseman to. I can compare Damson Hansu to what's my boy name from the movie The Wood? He was not, was he in, no, that was Omar Epps The Wood. He was in The Best Man. What's his name? I can compare him to him, Tay Diggs. I can do that. They didn't. They both voice actors for T'Challa. I can do that. I don't. And mind you, come on now, come on now, don't do that. You saw BET Black Panther. Now don't do that. Don't Digimon did his thing now. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Digimon did his thing. Now I know we didn't see Black Panther show up in some other cartoon, but that BET cartoon, which this me sending a shout out to YouTube. Thank y'all for monetizing your brother and everything like that. You can find all those episodes on YouTube. I actually have those episodes, I think, saved to a favorites playlist of mine. Y'all let me know if y'all need that link. I give it to y'all. But yeah, I don't want to do that now. He did his thing as T'Challa. No, he was him. I felt it. I was getting up early on Saturday morning catching BET cartoon. I was, but I still don't think that's fair that I'm gonna compare him to Chadwick Boseman. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I don't know how we did that. So, like I said, that's it. I don't. That's it. I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I don't see it happening. I don't see that. Didn't see Njobu or not. Who is Njobu? Who that is? I saw Sion. I saw him because I still don't know how he lost to T'Challa. I'm still not acknowledging that. But I saw Sion. I don't know who the hell Njobu is. I don't know who that. I don't know who he is. I don't know who baby daddy that is. I don't know who Njobu is. I don't know who the hell that is. All I know is that something from a baseball movie from back in the day, a voodoo idol. I don't know. I don't know who the hell Njobu is. I don't know who that. I don't know who the hell Njobu is. Could have been Wesley Snipes and Marvel wasn't BSing him early in the 90s and he had to rock with Blade. You know what? Glass half full. I'm glad he did Blade. I'm glad he did Blade. I'm not gonna look at it as, well, he should have did Black Panther. I'm not begrudging anybody that does, but I just know how significant that was in more ways than one. See, Blade got you to Chadwick Boseman. See, sometimes the way I started looking at life is that it's not always what you want to do, it's what you get called to do. You never know what you're doing and how that is going to influence and or open the doors for others. Well, his role as Blade jump-started Marvel. Marvel being jump-started gets you to Chadwick Boseman playing the role of T'Challa. So I'm thankful to that, and I don't know if anyone has ever spoken it like that or let him know, hey man, you did what you were supposed to do. Man, I want to play T'Challa. Brother, you got us T'Challa. Because if there's no Blade, there is no T'Challa. There isn't. You did it. You didn't do it the way that you wanted to do it, but you need to know, if not for you, we ain't got none of this. They can say what they want to. You did what you did, bro. You did what you were supposed to do. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for, and I need to go ahead and finish that. And also thank you for the Exile comic book, Mr. Wesley Snipes. I have bought the issues. I do need to finish reviewing. I think 4, 5, and 6 are the issues that I have left to review. But thank you so much. I'm a big fan. Can you imagine Zudi and Wakabi riding around in the General O? No. I wanted a black Charger with the Wakanda flag on top and the horn would play the BET Black Panther theme. I will call it the General Ofa Okoye. What I will say is this, because I believe if you know me, grow me, sharing is caring. What I can tell you, if you do not mind paying that change, and you know where you work at, and what I mean when I say you can do stuff that other folks can in regards to paperwork and everything like that, stickers and stuff like that. If anyone interested in a Dodge Charger or orange Charger, Ramen Toys, R-A-M-E-N, Ramen Toys, they have the Dodge Charger there. You can get it with the flame effects. That's going to cost you a little bit of money. That's going to cost you some more money. Or you can get it just how it is. But you can purchase a Dodge Charger. Yes, you can. You can get that. It's like $200. Well, it's over. It ain't the Vamp. The Vamp, just throw an extra $100 on top of that. The Vamp 180, 189, throw an extra 100. That's the Dodge Charger. So you can't get that. You can't have that. I'm gonna keep it, rather than think for ourselves, we defer to the logic and rather than think for ourselves, we defer to their logic and talking points. Just because I have friends, it doesn't mean I have to worship them because like I said, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Like I said, words are words, but words have definitions. And we have literally sat up here and entertained stuff that had nothing to do with nothing. Once again, though, we recast the child. That's the mission statement. That's the goal. Juju asked a question earlier. Said we kind of talked about this before when we first started this. Well, the epitome of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I'm not a pessimistic person, but if we playing football, the best thing I can tell you is like this. We on defense. We ain't played offense not one time. Recast the child. Defense has you telling the truth, but it doesn't inflict wounds on the entity. It doesn't get them to say, well, that might be a bad idea. We don't need to do that. We on defense. They running the ball down our throat. And the sad part about it is I'm looking over there at their coach, and he's calling out the plays from the sideline and looking at us laughing. He's looking at us laughing. We got 11 people on defense and ain't nobody in position. Ain't nobody in position. Everybody, the folks over here want to do what they want to do. We got a cover 2 over here. We got a cover 3 over here. We got 0 coverage back there. We got man coverage up here. We got one defensive lineman slanting this way, one defensive tackle looping that way. Everybody out of their position. I get everybody wanting to do their own damn thing, but the dude is literally telling you what play they finna run from the sideline. You would think at the very least we could stop that, but we still doing our own damn thing. That's crazy. I'm finna run the play down y'all throat. You know what that's similar to? I'm finna put out X-Men 97. You gonna take it. There, I said it. I'm finna put out X-Men 97. And some of y'all that's recast T'Challa, y'all finna consume it. That's another 5-yard game. Well, hell, it ain't but 10 yards to get a first. It ain't but 10 yards to get a first damn down. That's a chunk play we just gave. Let me say it one more time. If you know football, you understand football, or you know somebody that does, ask them what a chunk play is. We just gave them free pub. Free pub. And how often did we say recast T'Challa when we were talking about X-Men 97? How many recast T'Challa folks was talking about X-Men 97 while not keeping T'Challa, recast T'Challa front and center? How many people that have used the hashtag Recast T'Challa on social media talking about X-Men 97 and forgetting hashtag Recast T'Challa. But gonna go on say, I want T'Challa recast. It's not on your mind. So it ain't on you like that. And you gotta own it. It ain't gotta be on you like that. But you need to know it ain't on you like that. You talking, but you ain't walking. You sending mixed signals. And if you sending mixed signals to the folks that's rocking with you, what you think you sending to Marvel? That's $1 billion studio. And we need to understand the way he waging this war right now with your boy in the investment board, he's a shrewd businessman. That's a shrewd businessman. We still don't know how he had old boy from Star Wars who openly complained about what Disney was doing as far as ruining the Star Wars IP, how he not sitting up here talking about, yeah, he need to run it. That ain't what you said a few years ago. You said they was destroying your stuff. Now that's George Lucas, George Lucas, right? What'd he say? Wasn't he complaining about them a few years ago? Tell me, I know damn good and well I ain't making that up. This dude wasn't friends with them. He was upset. Now you. I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like about it. You ready? I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like about it. You missed it. Quite a few people did. Quite a few people from Recast T'Challa missed it. Pushing this whole diversity thing. More sub-Saharan. His father's name is Leonard McKenzie. Leonard McKenzie. Everybody that's in my age group, we saw that trailer just like you did. And we caught the subliminal message, just like quite a few Latino brothers and sisters that in our age group caught that message too. And they were offended. Do you know why they were offended from the trailer? And see, this thing that I be looking at, we don't pay attention to it. I be trying to figure out what we be looking at. What we be looking at. Do you know what they were offended by? I give you a hint. I'm not going to use the word. I'm just going to substitute the word. But it's no different than if I called, Kamoya will understand this one. Steezel will get this one. And the older folks will get this one too. It rhymes with the word car. If I'd have showed, if I had a superhero in Black Panther called Car Baby, you might not have got it. you might not have got it. You might not have got it. But we got it. We got it. That whole scene, and that's the first thing they showed you. That was tough. That was tough to me. That was tough because I was like, wow. Before we even get to the war scenes, because I look at the war scene before we even get to talking about how strong Wakanda and Atlantis are. I'm trying to figure out why we finna sit up here and have the colored races going at each other. Why we finna sit up here and pit the Latinos against the Africans? Because that's not that story. No, that story is actually supposed to be Africans against Caucasians. We don't want to tell that story. Why not? That's history. Why do we pit them two races against each other? You talking about Atlantis and Wakanda? I didn't went deeper than that, bro. Bro, I'm deeper than that. I'm deeper than that, because no, that ain't how that was supposed to play out. Because that character ain't changed up in the comics at all. No, that question, nah, I ain't. War, Atlantis, Wakanda, that ain't the question I'm asking. I got a question about the trailer, which I know was offensive as hell. Then it ain't lost on me that you got me and my brown brothers and sisters going at each other's throats like that. You didn't split us up off the rip. No, where was Hector Ayala at? Oh, you're not really finna give me Hector Ayala, are you? And we might not get, watch this, we might not get the White Tiger at all. Because what was you gonna do with Hector Ayala? He wasn't even gonna be in the TV series that long, was he? You was gonna kill him off. You was gonna kill him off, my Latino brothers and sisters, for my Latino boys. You know they need heroes to look up to too. They do. You know, hey, because you gave us Echo. What you finna do for my Native American boys? When they gonna get Thunderbird? I gotta wait. Yeah. You're not gonna flip it like you flip Pietro and Wanda, right? No, they gonna have to be mutants. So they gotta wait for Thunderbird and Warpath to walk in. No Mirage, nothing. I can't even get Shaman, because even though you could have gave us Alpha Flight a long damn time ago. You could have gave us Alpha Flight a long damn. My Native American boys don't need nobody to look up to at all. And Shaman got a daughter. Oh, good God Almighty, these really? So we could have got Alpha Flight, got Shaman. My boys got somebody to look up to, and then we got his wife, Talisman, somebody else for the girl, for my Native American girls to look up to. We could have did that a long time ago. We'd have done checked off that box. And I said that while I was able to talk about Recast T'Challa as much as I was. If we can get these Negroes to sign off on the fatherless child out of wedlock, out of his kingdom that he really can't even claim, we can print money off of Chadwick Boseman's memory forever. I still can't believe Moore had back fat. If I was Hispanic Mexican, I would have been so mad our hero got to have a gut. That wasn't even it. That wasn't even it. The war, it was when your first scene of him was coming up out the water. There's a slur that goes along with that. It is. There's a slur that describes that scene that folks used to use back in the day that was specifically targeted at people's of folks like Tanaka Huerta. There's a slur associated with that scene that quite a few folks know about, and we were like, now mind you, it slid it in there. And I just gotta ask you, because it's like, damn, like in one film, they managed to insult two races or two ethnic groups so damn bad, it was ridiculous. And I don't even want to go to the levels in which they did it. But you're a critical thinker. You also happen to be a member of Recast T'Challa. Some of us got college degrees. I don't even want to act like that. Some of us smart as a whip. Some of us, if we ain't got the college degree, we got a PhD from the School of Common Sense. So what I'm telling you, it ain't that it ain't making sense. You just don't want to lock into it because you want to keep watching MCU content. That's what that is. That's what that is. Their stupidity don't know their so-called diversity is actually insulting. No, I believe they know. I can't be a member of the board and I'm sitting there. My age is my age. My age is my age. And so the experiences that have come along with that age, they right there. So now watch this, and I tell them, because it's funny. Me and you supposed to believe that nobody colored, I'm gonna say that word, nobody colored of my age group was in that room. Because I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to tell you. Shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. He sent me a clip from Chevy Chase and Richard Pryor back in the day when they were on Saturday Night Live. Richard Pryor was applying for a job. I'm just gonna leave that right there. He sent the clip. I saw it when it came on Saturday Night Live. I was laughing then. First of all, Saturday Night Live wasn't necessarily my show. It wasn't necessarily aimed at me. That's not what we're doing. We're not. I ain't gonna act like that. They usually just kept one of me on the show. It was Garrett Morris. That's what that is. Richard Pryor, that was the guest. He was a guest. That's what that was. Yeah, Chevy. So that show wasn't necessarily aimed at me. I'm not the only one watch that show. I'm not. I'm not the only one remember that scene. I'm not the only one in my age group still alive. I'm not that special. Thus, there are quite a few of folks in my age group that ain't ethnically me that remember, hey, can I tell you a story about this man, that man, and the other man? I'm not gonna say that because I like what I got going on right here. But don't Rudy Ray Moore? No. The signified monkey? No, nobody. Well, there were jokes that it wasn't signified monkey jokes. Hold on, this is my daughter. I'm gonna answer this real quick. Girl. Hey, what's going on?
I'm about to leave. Oh, dang it. I wish I could find the bracelet.
She going out to go handle her some business. Daughter getting ready to go have fun. I see you, girl. That's all right. You gonna make it do what it do. Don't worry about it. You can't find the bracelet. That means you ain't supposed to have the bracelet on. Listen. You giving me energy with the Angela Davis Afro thing you got going on with the little part on the side. I see you, girl.
I wouldn't even know where. Mom reminded me that I owned it.
Well,
I forgot.
Huh?
I wasn't even going.
Well, you got it, girl. You look nice. Yeah, I gotta take care of Dad, bitch. You look nice.
Hey.
All right. Well, you taking an Uber?
No, I'm driving. It's 30 minutes away, and I only got. Mom just sent me gas money, so.
Well, why you didn't tell me you needed gas money too?
Because you took care of the ticket.
I'm supposed to be taking care of my. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna talk to you later. I will keep up with you. You call me, okay? Or let me know when you're good. All right. All right. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
All right. Dad moments. So I grew up on all. Yeah, I remember that clip. Yeah. So some of us failed all of that. What you just said. So I'm like, I'm not gonna act like, okay, so this is what I'm asking me to believe. I'm asking me to believe that I saw that scene. And I was like, I know y'all ain't do that. I know y'all ain't do that. I'm supposed to believe that Kevin Feige, he and I in the same age group, he don't know that joke. He don't know none of them jokes. Okay. So Nate Mortal, I'm willing to give Ryan Coogler a pass on this one because this is not from his generation. It's not. Nate Moore don't know them jokes? No. No. So nobody on Marvel Studios, quality control, nothing. Nobody is aware. I'm just asking a question because I saw some videos, reviews from Latino Americans that went to go see the movie that was reviewing the trailer, and they was pissed. We all in the same age group. We all in the same age. They was pissed, and I got it. So I don't know what I'm being asked to believe. I don't. I'm willing to believe a lot. I don't. Hey now, I'm just saying. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. So so I don't want to say they don't know. No, I'm of the mindset they know what they're doing. Who said something though? As in, if that scene was offensive, who said so? And I'm not talking about necessarily recast T'Challa, but if it is recast T'Challa, and I don't believe recast T'Challa is just one ethnic group, one race, well, recast T'Challa. That's part of it. Who said so? You want the character recast. I want the character recast. I just ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I sit back and I'm looking at how everybody else moves. Everybody else living their best life. Everybody else living their best life. Everybody else talking about different stuff. Everybody getting views for this, that, there, and the third. Everybody good. Recast T'Challa. Hey man, winning well. Focused on just that. Good luck with that. Me not effing with none of the MCU stuff. You on that hill by yourself. I say I want to be a talk show host. That's my goal. That's my dream. I ain't know my goal dream was to stand on this hill by myself. Wait, hold, whoa. So everybody go? It's time to go home? I didn't get the memo. Well, I graced and failed miserably. I grew up on it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long because we do got my brother coming in at now. We doing the show 9:30. And I'm gonna go relax. But I didn't. We say we want the character recast. I'm gonna come right back to it. We said we wanted, because this is a rhetorical question. We said we wanted the character recast. We said that. Ain't nobody else say that. We said that. Well, the question is rhetorical. Have you done enough as a member of Recast T'Challa to get the character recast? Or we can ask this question: is it no longer a concern? Those are fair questions. Because I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's looking like, based on everything that Marvel got going on, TJ is an inevitability. Black Panther 3 is coming, whether you want it to or not. And that's because they don't see us. Well, if they don't see us now, what do we need to do to have them see us before that movie hits production? I ain't asking, I'm just asking. Listen, I'm out. Click, like, share, subscribe. Y'all been rocking with me so much today, and y'all did not have to do that, but it has been greatly appreciated. Me and my brother gonna come to y'all live. Make sure you get yourself comfortable. 9:30. We're gonna kick back. Just vibe. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oh, make sure y'all good. Take care of your health. Gonna be consistent right here. Don't know what can happen between now and a couple of hours, but definitely want to be able to talk to you and not talk about you. So take care of yourself. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.